Hey sailors, welcome to the crew. I'm Sea Lord Agenda, and this is my Let's Play of Rule the Waves 3 as Great Britain. We are at war with Nazi Germany as we carry on through the late 1940s, and we've just fought a somewhat losing battle against their battlecruisers, but we're hoping to eventually deal with those. Battleship engagement. Okay. Both of our battlecruisers are out, mind you, but they have no battleships, so I mean, they're going to give us Royal Oak and Resolution, which are our two most modern capital ships. Both battleships with 9 16-inch guns, very heavy armor. It'll be close between them and two Bismarcks, to be fair, but I reckon they have a good chance. They're technically less armed, but they definitely have more armor. Two heavy cruisers, two light cruisers, and 9 destroyers with the main force. Then the secondary force has 7 out of our 8 carriers, with all 4 Ark Royals plus 3 Courageouses, and Glorious has boiler trouble, so she's missing for this turn, yeah. And 7 light, 2 heavy cruisers, and a bunch of destroyers with that force. I think there's more destroyers with the support force. Like, I understand escorting the carriers, but it seems a little bit overkill. Alright, tell me the carrier force is the one that's further from the enemy. It is. Okay, so the carriers are setting up by Stavanger. It's about to be daylight. I mean, it is January, so we do not have a long fighting window. I neglected that last month, but it actually ended up helping us. But yeah, not a long fighting window in the far north here. I mean, it's not that far north, but it's just... Britain is pretty far north. Let's not forget we're at about the same latitude as, like, Newfoundland. Um... Climate's not the same, but it matters just the same for daylight purposes. Lost contact with formation already? Well, it's daylight. Oh good, we've all been spotted by enemy aircraft already. Let's go ahead and, I'm not really worried about your cap. You don't have cap. I see your cap. Yeah. Let's go more that direction just to be safe, but less that direction. Boost up your cap a little too. I can see scout aircraft all over the place. Hopefully we'll spot something shortly. Like before we start getting bombed. Oh, speaking of which... Who's ready to rock and roll? Striking Seats deck load already, huh? Well, guys, I'm gonna want you to, let's see, the strike's probably gonna be down here somewhere, let's say, so just so that you're not going beyond your, well, range even with a heavy load is at least 220 nautical miles, so that's down to like here. This is effective range, right? I think, yeah. I never really considered that before. I'm pretty sure it's there in back range. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is combat radius and not just absolute flying time. That's usually how it would be. Anyway. Let's get you guys all readied up. Let's bring 3 fighters, sure. By all means, coordinate your strikes. Good grief. Bring as many fighters with as you can manage. Any number of fighters is better than none. Okay. So that's the carriers getting ready. Daylight will be very shortly. The aerial scouts are already out and about. And daylight. Don't see anything. But I doubt it will be long now. Oh! Radar contact. 10, maybe 20 degrees off the starboard bow. Let's get up to speed. And it's a formation. A big formation. Bigger than our formation, I think. It always seems to be. Report. 2BC, 2CV, 2CA, 4CL, 5DD. West-northwest. That might be about accurate. Although it's undercounting, because I have at least, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20, I don't know. Lost count a little bit. 24 radar contacts at least, and this reports 6, 10, 15 aircraft, 15 ships. It's more than that. The good news is we know at a maximum they have 4 Bismarck class battlecruisers in there. And they probably don't actually have all of them here. So we shouldn't be that badly outgunned. That might be more like it. 3CV, 3CA, 7CL, 21DD. That's also not correct, because there are almost certainly some battlecruisers in there, but in terms of ship numbers, that looks more correct. Well, no sense messing around. Is the airstrike ready? 101 miles only, so no problem at all. Strike is ready. Launch. 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 Only 100 nautical miles. Shouldn't take too long. I mean, not at the right aircraft move. Why are Ark Royal and Illustrious lagging so much behind everyone? No, whatever. That's not so much my problem, really. I mean, it is a slight problem. It will kind of ruin the coordination of the strike, but... Okay, what's coming at us right now? Is that 3 Bismarcks? That's definitely 3 Bismarcks. That's a big, big problem. Because that means we are significantly outgunned. Why? I have 12 capital ships in service to their 4, and yet I get 2 to their 3 when it comes to an actual battle? Come on, battle generator. Well, I tell you what the obvious solution is. We are going to stand off as much as possible. I mean, they can definitely run us down, but... Ouch! My god, we're getting pulverized already, though. Damn. The damage is... Oh my god, it's a lot of structural damage to resolution already. What the hell? Was that... aircraft? I don't even see the aircraft. Is it these? Oh, it's these. Let's see. Okay, where are my destroyers? Not you. You. Yeah. I mean, we have no... Interesting, I didn't notice this button ever before. Request land-based cap over division. That's potentially handy. I don't think we probably have the range for that to be effective here, but kind of handy. Fascinating. Oh hey, I found the flotilla attack button, which you guys keep telling me about. Effektskerwendung. It's not really a good time for it, but yeah, you guys, I need you to charge over there and distract them. Because, oh my god. What the fuck? The one really unfortunate thing is that the AI almost always gets its airstrikes off first, and I'm pretty sure this is because they cheat. I mean, we were also just, I assume the carriers are literally in here somewhere based on the reports, so yes, they're much closer, but just in almost every case. That said, here does come the first wave of our counterstrike. If they can achieve something, maybe we can re-engage. Resolution is an absolute wreck right now. We need to get her out of here ASAP. I want to push this button. I don't think it will do anything, really. We're 250 nautical miles from the nearest land base. 150, but unlikely that will achieve much, but can't hurt. Okay. Where's Tigris? Oh, right behind Royal Oak. Gotcha. I don't even see these enemy aircraft. Like, where are they? Unless that was a submarine or something. We are... Where is this combat happening? Are they attacking our carriers, too? I don't see anything. There's certainly no cap right here. Oh, I did put a few escorts with. Maybe that's what's happening there, yeah. Oh, look. 12 fighters? Am I reading that right? Yeah, that's 12 fighters. What are they gonna do? Oh yeah, I think that's our escorts engaging their cap. Oh no, that says cap, though. Where is that all happening? We only have a cap up there. Do we not? Whatever. I'm just really hoping we're doing some damage here. No, but that's the problem. In a nutshell, is I can't really leave resolution behind, but is in a bit of trouble. You know, it's possible, honestly, that I got a little cocky and underestimated the Nazis after how decisively we won the first battle. Pretty clear they're still chasing us right now. I don't really... I mean, we'll steer for Stavanger, but doesn't really look like we slowed their battlecruisers down much. And Resolution is just in big, big, big trouble. Do we have enough capacity for a significant follow-up strike right now? Kind of. Weather does not permit aircraft launches anyway. Range is certainly coming down. Well, ready up what we can right now. It's not a whole lot of bombers, but... maybe it will at least suffice to keep them busy. Oof, that's really not a lot. Oh well. Oh right, you're just further away. Okay. Ready up what we can right now. We'll launch a proper follow-up strike after everything's recovered, obviously. And also, for an overall course, you guys should probably turn that way. Just, slightly worried about the German fleet barreling north. Stavanger? You gonna launch an airstrike? You should have aircraft, no? Well, they're setting a bit of a strange course, because they're headed just straight north. Maybe they're following the aircraft? They're not really closing on my battleships, which is odd, considering my battleships are pretty much wallowing and helpless right now. I think we've demonstrated pretty clearly that the 3 Bismarcks can almost certainly beat the 2 Resolutions if they really want. I mean, we've got some teeth still, but Resolution herself is too damaged. Nor do we have enough escorting cruisers. Why is this part of the force falling behind? Norfolk is hit, but I guess they're only making 22 knots. That's pretty rough. Wait, but Resolution is only making 20, so still. What is approaching enemy ships? 5? Huh. I guess that's where... that's their secondary force, but it's just the CVLs. The carriers, by all reports, seemingly are with battlecruiser. Maybe we dropped that after a little while, though, actually. Looks like the more recent reports don't say that. And we didn't get attacked by a whole lot of aircraft, so maybe they do just have a small carrier support force. That would explain why we're not under continuous air attack, but only moderate air attack, I might say. That is patrol boats, I'm not that worried. Bear in mind, I'm guessing right now we're technically winning. I'm not certain about that, but oh, weather doesn't. Oh, that would also partially explain why we're not under air attack, I guess. Figured it was probably better again. Well, we've pretty much recovered everything, so let's. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Add more aircraft to the potential strikes. But the weather might honestly just stay bad, but we'll see. I guess you have pretty much a full deck load, huh? You don't. Okay. We might not ever actually be able to launch that strike, but just in case. I guess we just keep running then. We could enter Port of Bergen, theoretically, right? Tell you what, it's about to be dark, though. Means the carriers aren't going to be much help anyway. Let's have them swing around and enter port at Stavanger. Although the Germans might be practically there by now. I don't know. I feel like they've pulled ahead out on our flank here. No, I don't love that. I'm gonna push that so that she knows what she should be doing. I don't know that I trust her to actually do it, but we will see. I'm very nervous that the Germans are like right here. But if they're not, then we should be just home free, and we might even have won, technically. It really depends how much damage the airstrike did, but I'm pretty sure the answer is not 0. And all we've actually lost is like 1 or 2 destroyers. So if the airstrike sank a cruiser or 2, then we've won. Despite almost the entire battle being basically just a desperate retreat. You know what? You will enter Stavanger, but I really need you to escort Resolution in. She is not doing so hot. She's really limping too, but it's only 28 nautical miles. Come on, Resolution, you can do it. As long as nothing shows up to kill you. Well, I'd like to report that that was technically a victory. We suffered very severe damage to Resolution and spent pretty much the whole battle running. But we lost 2 destroyers in exchange for 2 destroyers and a heavy cruiser. So it's an unequivocal victory, really. We also sank the submarine U-89. It never tells you how. I don't really know how. There's just a random chance to lose them, I'm pretty sure. We lost Tigris. She was hit by a torpedo from the submarine U-85, which was not the one that was lost. So there was a submarine there. I suggested that, actually, I remember. HMS Jackal was hit by a bunch of 6-inch off of Graf Spee and eventually sank from progressive flooding. In return, we did suffer moderate damage to several heavy cruisers, although so did they. In return, the light cruiser Hamel, hit by 1 torpedo from a Botha off of Illustrious, barely limped home herself. The destroyer Z-142, a 3,000-tonner, took a torpedo to the engine room from a Botha off of Furious and sank in 10 minutes from the flooding. The battlecruiser Bismarck hit twice by 16-inch from Resolution and by 1 500-pound bomb from a Typhoon off of Formidable, basically unhurt. The 3,000-ton destroyer Z-143 hit a mine and sank late at night. That's pretty much random, but it's a success anyway for us. Same as Tigris getting hit by a submarine, to be fair. Royal Oak was hit 8 times by 17-inch, but didn't really take a whole lot of damage from that, honestly. Why is our crew quality -3? That seems terrible. Graf Spee, wow. Royal Oak, 8 17-inch shells. We apparently hit... Was one of their battlecruisers undamaged? Yeah, Von der 10 was hit once by 16-inch, but it probably didn't penetrate. Although, I do note with the 12-inch belt and 5-inch deck, they are significantly less armored than us. We were just outnumbered 3-2, and that's what did us in. Graf Spee here was hit only by 1 9-inch, but was hit by 6 500-pound bombs by Typhoons off of Irresistible, Furious, and Courageous, 2 each. And that certainly did a number on her superstructure, although she wasn't in danger of sinking. What did sink is the 13,000-ton heavy cruiser Fürst Bismarck, 88-inch guns, 12 4-inch. She was hit by a 500-pound bomb from a Typhoon off of Furious and a torpedo from a Botha off of Courageous. And after a 16-hour-long battle, thanks to leaks in her 20-year-old aging structure, she finally sank from progressive flooding. The bad news is HMS Resolution barely limps into port. 9 17-inch hits did a lot of damage to her structure, but also caused some flotation damage.
However, then she was also hit by torpedoes from an FI-142 off of Hindenburg, and another torpedo from somewhere. Oh, two torpedoes from FI-142s off of Hindenburg, so they did have a CV. Okay. And those really caused a lot of progressive flotation damage. She barely survived in the end, but still, two destroyers for two larger destroyers, a submarine and a heavy cruiser. Long term, that favors us, but obviously the damage to resolution is bad in the short term. Let me just see. What were we looking at in terms of... Oh, they broke off a long time ago. They were nowhere near us by the time we entered port. In fact, they were headed for England, basically. They did have four carriers in with the battlecruisers, but they didn't really get good launches off or something, because we didn't take that much air attack ourselves. Yeah. At this point, winning the war is really a question of either getting a lucky air attack that sinks carriers, or we have to concentrate enough capital ship firepower to actually break through those battlecruisers. Which is not impossible. There's only 4 of them, even if they are heavy. But we have 12 capital ships, let's not forget. Multi-channel fire control. Less heavy AA factor penalty for multiple calibers. That's nice. French have a new medium bomber. Not right now, but maybe soon. Courageous has sunk an SSM U-91. Okay, that means they have SSMs now. Oh no, wait, that's just medium, isn't it? Is that missile or medium in this case? Also U-75, and another one too. I think that's missile. Oh, no, it's mine laying. My bad. Well, that's useless then. Okay. I mean, not useless perhaps, but not exactly a concern for me. Alright, we just commissioned another 5 Corsica-class destroyers this turn, so that will help our destroyer balance a little bit. Overall, we're looking at 81 to 128, and they're building 22 more. Smaller ones, but still. And they're all due this year, so yeah. I guess they're not going to fall behind on destroyers. They're also building 2 new fleet carriers, and a heavy cruiser and a light cruiser. That said, we've slightly reduced the heavy cruiser gap. It's just still in existence, but let's tentatively resume construction of a couple of legions. What do we have out of action this turn? Both resolutions and 1 tiger. Well, we'll see what we draw. Several heavy cruisers, a lot of heavy cruisers out of action as well. We might be best off avoiding any large engagement for a turn. Ah, fleet battle.
Thanks for watching, sailors. Hope you enjoyed. New parts will be up every other day, or you can watch live on Twitch. If you did enjoy, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Have a nice day, sailors. This is Sea Lord Agenda, signing off.